What's up, YouTube? My name is Mistic, and welcome to Mistic Reacts. Today I'm watching a video by Papa Meat, K-pop's deadly obsession. I'm guessing this is about, like, idol culture. I don't really know much about K-pop. I haven't even watched the K-pop Demon Hunters movie. Haven't watched that. So I'm very unaware of whatever this is going to be referencing. But let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
I'm great. I'm good. I'm good.
Today we're going to be talking about the most powerful subculture in the world, K-pop stands.
All I know is, like, idols can't date, which kinda somewhat applies to, like, VTuber culture, but if I'm dating someone, y'all would know. I could not shut up about my crush when I had one. So if I was dating someone, y'all would fucking know. Holy, that's loud. Hell yeah. What kind of burger was that?
We all know that K-pop artists are essentially treated like gods in South Korea. Let's be honest, the majority of the world at this point, with the success of K-pop Demon Hunters,
Never seen it.
Also Gangnam Style.
The one thing I know.
He brought it in. That came out of nowhere. Gangnam Style? I have no idea. You have
Love
no
that
idea
song.
the cultural impact that had.
What is he up to now?
Dude, he's still selling out stadiums. It's insane. Every time I see a vertical video of a side concert, I want to go. They shoot that motherfucker up on the stage, and I'm like, it's a sold-out arena. What I wouldn't give. I don't want to go to one in the States, though. Take me to Korea. Well, a certain part of Korea.
Yeah,
the southernmost part of Korea, I'll go. If we venture up to the middle a bit, I'm going to be like, I'm not going any further. Yeah.
I'd like to visit the middle.
No. We all know that K-pop artists are essentially treated like gods in South Korea,
Right.
meaning those that criticize them are often the subject of some pretty insane and toxic treatment.
I ain't say nothing bad.
It's very similar to any extreme subculture, I would say from personal experience, the Swifties or whatever, but I'm wondering, do you think K-pop, at least it used to be,
I'm waving my white
were
flag.
the biggest butt of the joke on the internet. Now I feel like it might be Swifties now. Like, do you think K-pop stans are as prevalent, like Swiftie hate now?
I feel like Swiftie hate's taken over. K-pop was like...
I feel like Ariana Grande fans are kind of a little big right now. They're a little unhinged. I'm not gonna say anything about her.
I also feel like K-pop
I'm a little scared too.
So normalized as well that it's like accepted.
People understand they've taken the K pill.
Yeah, well now it's like people just being like, actually, I will flick my beans to this guy, or like, you're like, oh my god, they're so hot. That thing. You know,
I mean, yeah, they're hot,
like,
but Jesus.
Like, why are you so attached to these people? Blah blah. Journalists often have to walk on eggshells, facing death threats and potential doxing for daring to cover these pop stars in a way fans deem unfavorable. It doesn't matter if they're critical or giving praise. There will always be a group of fans boiling with rage over their coverage. Even in the world of politics, their strength in numbers can do legitimate damage to those that get on their bad side. I mean, in 2020, K-pop communities banded together to anger Donald Trump by RSVPing to his Tulsa rally, only to not show up day of. This resulted in a staggeringly low turnout with only 6,000 attendees seated in the 20,000 capacity venue. Look at that ghost town. Should not have upset our great leaders. But you know what? That's the side. That's the double-edged sword, though, right? When you're kind of starting out, you want to be on YouTube, or you want to do anything in entertainment where you want fans, or you would like some kind of praise, right? You desperately want an audience. I want an audience, right? And the bigger you get, the worse they are. Too parasocial. Also, the younger they are. You gotta watch out. But the more where it's also like when you tap into that rabid.
If you get parasocial with me, bad. Bad.
Like 12-year-old fans, that's cataclysm. End of days. I mean, look at every large fan base that is in that realm.
I am 18 plus.
Why is that? Why is that? Is that just because it's gone so far out of like the realm of the creator to them, and it's like such a personal identified thing to themselves that they no longer, it's more the fans than it is the creators?
I think it's entitlement. They're so young and they're going through puberty and stuff, they don't understand. They have very strong emotions towards things. So when they love something, they love it, and then when they get disappointed, they're going to tear it apart because
Good.
Why'd you kill this thing?
Good.
There's no filter for them too.
Keep that promise.
It's extremes on both sides. That's usually also why you see a lot of discourse anyways with like, this is the best episode I've ever seen in my life, or that's the worst thing ever. Why would you do that? There's never a thing where it's like, oh, okay. Even K-pop artists themselves are at the mercy of their fans, often being brutally targeted by the people that obsess over them most. When K-pop stands mobilize, there's no telling what kind of hell is coming your way. I'm here to make the case that you don't ever want to fuck with K-pop stands. If you're new to the K-pop chaos and are curious about just how powerful fans are, look no further than K-pop Demon Hunters. That was one of the main reasons we wanted to make this video. Was I had my nieces and nephews come over, and those kids watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I think it was 4
I know the
songs. I want to preface that I was not
I don't know the
them.
plot.
Everybody was like a little family gathering. And every time I come in, I'd be like, didn't you guys just watch this? Oh yeah, you put it back on.
My little soda
Walk out of
pop.
the room, come back, hear that golden song four times. You're just like. This video is sponsored by Fume, the leaders in flavored air. Fume is a flavored air device that's designed to help people quit vaping and smoking by breaking the hand-to-mouth pattern. Cravings can come in when the question is whether you're ready to take the first step. Addiction is really good at saying later, don't let it. Grab this offer while it's available.
Hell yeah.
So head to tryfume.com/PapaMeat.
And the code that
TRYFUM.com
appears in a few
and
seconds.
use code PapaMeat.
Use that
Free Fume
code.
topper with your
Hell
first
yeah.
purchase today. Thank you to Fume for sponsoring the video. Now back to the video. This animated musical released last year, quickly becoming the most
Last year,
viewed film
damn.
on Netflix of all time.
Time
Many people,
flies.
even some between the ages of 30 and 40, have admitted to watching the movie repeatedly during the weeks following its release. During the sing-along theater showing of the movie, people were losing their minds
Sing-along.
during any scene that included characters from the fictional boy band, the Saja Boys.
Is that how it's pronounced?
It didn't take long for K-pop
Why?
fans, new and old, to obsess over the film. One fanfiction site, Archive of Your Own, reported nearly
AOC.
4,000 K-pop Demon Hunter posts
Or-
were made less than a month after its release.
What is
And the
it
insane
called?
commercial success
I
led to
forget.
an endless sea of Demon Hunter branded products flying off the shelves and into consumer hands, just like the Chicken McNugget sauce at McDonald's.
God, that second picture is disgusting.
Ugh.
All right, let's not shame the person for eating a little K-pop Demon Hunter sandwich.
It looks like
Looks
that.
delicious. At one point, McDonald's collaborated with
that-
Netflix
that
to create
purple
both the Saja Boys breakfast meal and the
McDonald's
Hunter X
character.
meal. The Hunter X meal. Huntrix meal. Is that what it's called?
That's their band, the
I
girls.
forget his
Oh,
name.
the Huntrix meal. Okay, the girls' band. The latter of which comes with a putrid-looking purple-colored demon sauce that is now flooding eBay for obnoxious prices. We saw something similar with their Szechuan sauce, the Rick and Morty fame.
I forgot about that.
If anybody wants
Yeah,
to know
Grimace.
about that. To collect the
reminds
shiny
me
and
of the
rare
Grimace
photo cards that
shake.
come inside these meals, grown adults are buying them nonstop and choking down the food, even though they're sick of eating them. At least that's what they say. Oh, I hate eating this. Just gorge
Oh,
themselves.
yeah,
Other fans
so
going to events
bad.
Like anime expos have created shrines in honor of Jinu, a character that dies at the end of the film.
What
Spoilers.
the fuck? I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, sorry. Oops. Hope we didn't. Uh-oh. The shrine
Who?
includes a marriage certificate.
Someone married him. I know that was a big discourse. Everyone was just like, why did he have to die?
Wasn't he? Aren't they evil? Aren't they
Yeah,
demons?
he was a demon. But so is the main girl. She's part demon.
Oh.
That's
Spoilers?
all
She's Blade. She's Blade.
Question mark?
Exactly. But she's got like the tattoos.
But she's Blade.
Everyone's like, they wish they had a happy ending and had babies and yada yada yada.
Oh, so they wanted the Blade woman and the demon guy to.
They were meant for each other.
Oh, but did she kill him?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. He either sacrifices himself or because the demon dies, he dies.
Spoilers.
I've heard good things. Any fandom is going to have its fair share of gooners, and K-pop Demon Hunters is no different. Entire subsections of the community that have been made that focus on asking the big questions. Things like, you're locked in a room with Rumi. What would you do? Or, what are the Huntrix girls' favorite sex positions? Things that you'd wish would stay private, but yet leak
How old are
into
these
the public
characters?
world. With any kind of gooner content we always make, you're always just like, it could have just been kept to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know? One of the most depraved things we're seeing with Demon Hunter phenomenon is the birth of pregnancy content. And let me tell you, friends, this is not anything new.
Yeah, it is not new. Oh, of course. I remember the Elsa and Spider-Man thing. Elsa and Jack Frost, is that his name? This is nothing new. I remember 2010's YouTube.
But it's interesting. It really is that quote of for those who don't understand, if you don't know history, then history is doomed to repeat itself.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And with vor and
Those
pregnancy
who don't
content,
know
it seems that history
are
is forgotten
doomed to
far
repeat
too
it.
often. Similar to the Elsagate controversy that emerged around a decade ago, people are
Yeah.
making strange and vaguely sexual
Ugh.
content. While tons of YouTubers have made videos about characters from the movie being pregnant, they're often just standard skit or challenge videos, which I still don't understand why you need that. You could have the K-pop thing, I get that, because these are all like the kid-centric. For people that don't remember Elsagate 2, it was Spider-Man and Elsa. They were made by Prank, that Prank channel. They were popular. So Ethan Bradbury? Pretty sure it's them. It was the thing where it was like kids
Who?
content, but it would be like vaguely sexual. It was huge though, like gigantic. This is before also the whole COPPA Act came into YouTube and all the like before there was like a YouTube Kids and that blah blah blah.
Right.
But now we're seeing that. And I'm always wondering,
I
and why
remember
is it that the fetishization goes towards children's content in this way? What is the appeal there? Because I know that they present it in a way where it's innocent and silly, but the subtext around it is.
I just don't know.
I think because just kids watch anything, and I feel like I've heard kids channels make a lot more, and like Minecraft, Minecraft versions of this kind of thing is very common for some reason. It's crazy. I
Why
don't
kids
get
are
it.
Watching it. Maybe there's a fascination kids have with it.
Well, because it's definitely younger than 12. It feels like it's for younger than 12,
Yeah,
right?
Mhm.
Like 4-year-olds.
Clicking into the shorts
I mean, when I was younger, I used to watch I don't know if these still exist. Like, I don't know if YouTube, exterminated these videos, but I used to watch a lot of kissing prank videos gone wrong. I used to watch a lot of those. Hopefully, I really hope all of those were staged, but I used to watch a lot of those.
Tab, however, you'll find all sorts of bizarre AI slop content that have an insane amount of views, with many revolving around pregnancy. One, for example, shows the members of the Soldier Boys trying out a pregnancy simulator at the mall, only to lead into a montage of them being legitimately distraught over the pains of bearing a child. The 4-year-olds are gonna love this. The K-pop Demon Hunters craze isn't going anywhere. That's great for K-pop fans, right? Wrong! The Truth fans actually resent the movie's soundtrack for surpassing their favorite idols on the charts. How dare they?
Actually, that's a big thing. A lot of people say it's not even K-pop; it's English.
Yeah, exactly.
Some Korean sprinkled
Yeah,
in.
they have a little dash of Korean. Actually, that's the fucking smart thing that K-pop does. It's all Korean, and then all they have to do is just say like 2 English words, and that's how you connect.
Or you're like songs in English, and then the chorus is in English. So you get
So you have the earworm part in
you're
English.
like, oh.
Exactly.
It also helps that it's either beautiful women or beautiful men singing it.
Well, it does help that it's these doll-like people singing at me. I remember I was also fascinated in this subject for a video because I kept on my Instagram reels for some reason. I keep getting fed. It's like all these people will be on a stage, and it'll be in front of a live audience. And then the guys will be sitting there, and the camera will zoom in on one of their faces, and they'll be like, and then the crowd will go, "Oh, very nice," and it'll cut to the next guy. Oh, and I think it's supposed to be like they're so cute. It reminds me a lot of like the Ed Sullivan Show with the Beatles. Like it feels that archaic and old, where it's just like, aren't they handsome ladies? And the girls like lose their minds. Having a passionate, devoted fan base can be great in many ways, but things get much more bleak when you delve into the life of a K-pop idol. The process of becoming an idol is a grueling one that takes up years of your life. This can be quite alarming when you take into account that many idols debut at as young as 14 years old. And that's
fucking insane.
Those motherfuckers are getting plucked up off the streets. Young, that's the weird thing. The weird thing is like, which it might be the same in America. It probably is the same in America, but it's I guess it's the Justin Bieber effect too. But it's like an agency will literally look at like an 11-year-old and be like, you know what, you're a cute kid. I think that you'd
get surgery,
be a K-pop idol.
Get surgery,
like, and then you
get surgery.
No
dating,
you're
no dating.
Crafted into this star. That's like we're gonna make this many albums. You're gonna be in this group.
Get surgery.
It's very odd, but it does feel almost like like literally like in Korea. It's like, hey, come here. You want to be a K-pop idol? It feels like that, almost that secretive.
I bet it's the parents too.
Yeah, come on, son. Yeah, dude, it's the same. Exactly. Exactly. At the end of the day, you just have to look at the parents and be like, what the hell is this?
Stuff.
You wouldn't sell your child to become a K-pop
Of course
star?
I would, Nick. Of course I would, but I have to pretend I wouldn't. Agencies tend to prioritize the most youthful-looking people, believing they attract the largest audience while also being the easiest to mold into the perfect talent. Children who set their sight on this kind of stardom basically end up deprived of a normal childhood, opting to focus on rigorous training rather than socializing with their friends. But to those that do want to sacrifice this precious time, becoming a K-pop idol is basically like winning the goddamn lottery. The first step is becoming a trainee,
until you can't date anyone, you gotta starve and get surgery.
Tirelessly to stand out amongst the rest, right? And once you become a
and
trainee,
can't have a personality.
you enter an exhausting process meant to prepare you for your eventual debut as an artist. This means long days, training choreography, vocal skills, language skills, modeling skills, acting skills, all alongside hefty media training. Idols have admitted that you eventually start moving without any sleep over time. That's fun. Every aspect of your life becomes managed by the entertainment company, including your physical appearance, and one trainee admitted feeling that the program ruined her life and caused her to develop an eating disorder after only 8 months. Yeah, dude. You kidding me?
Yeah, there's a huge eating disorder problem in South Korea.
100%. There's a lot of content too online that focuses on these trainees, I believe, that are doing like smaller gigs, and they have like smaller fandoms so far and stuff. But there's so many. It's insane when you think about actually the amount. Which I guess that's the same with any other musician on earth. But just like the amount of groups or idols that are trying to be out there, it's crazy.
Yep. That was
only so many can be popular.
K-pop or in the Demon Hunter movie.
Yeah.
They're eating too much food. They're like, if this was a real K-pop band, they would eat nothing.
Oh no, the managers would finish off very quickly.
I hope y'all know I will eventually date someone. So prepare for that. It's so insane watching idols or like VTubers get canceled for that shit. They're real people. They have romantic lives. Unfortunately, I don't, but that doesn't mean I won't ever have it.
Yeah, but it's cute anime and you have to do that,
They
right?
eat the ramen noodles like this. And they make a little cat face. Meow.
I also also like ramen. Yeah, that's my engorged fat ass watch it. She looks just like me.
I
On
like
contract, leaving
ramen.
because of the harsh conditions can put you in a nightmarish amount of debt. Whether they successfully debut or you quit the program, many artists are forced to pay back the money a K-pop agency pours into their training, which is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. You feel like you should get the surgery.
It's like the show.
Like live with us. They're probably charging like rent. To where if you do leave, it's like, hey, here's the bill for all the money that we put into you.
It's like in the United Arab Nation. What's the big tower in Middle East?
Dubai?
Dubai. There you go. They would go to like India and they'd get people to hop on a train, be like, we'll come and, you know, you'll make X amount a week or whatever. Not letting them know that like their boarding's not free and that weekly allowance is actually like their lodging and food. So then they get stuck in these huge contracts and they're like 100 miles away from their home and they're just trapped.
Well, that sucks.
And then once they're done with their project, they're just homeless. So.
Damn. Thanks, Nick. Thanks for that.
I always thought that the people do that because then, one, it makes you reliant on the company to where then they probably get like super cheap labor of like, okay, well, I'll pay off my thing. So then you can hire them back and you get super cheap labor. Or in this case, it's a cult-like mentality for K-pop idols where it's like, well, you could do that and be dead, or you could just kind of go through with the idol thing and try to make it big. Because all the K-pop like record labels and stuff, all they want to do is like hedge their bets.
Exactly.
It's the sea turtle method. You make a bunch of sea turtles hoping that they get to the ocean. If not, might be a couple that drop along the way, but you can at least exhaust it to no end and monetize it until you can't anymore.
And you squeeze them for every penny they have.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, you monetize it until there is absolutely no drops left. One artist admits that a majority of her time was spent throwing her paychecks at an absurd $150,000 debt that she accrued. This all means to say that the life of an aspiring K-pop idol is wrought with grueling health risks, financial troubles, and endless criticism. And that's before we even consider the toll it takes on your mental health. Also, you gotta watch out for falling monitors.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody forgot that video. Holy shit. I remember when I saw that, that fucked me up. That is a crystal clear video. Well, whatever ended up happening to him?
I think he got paralyzed.
That's horrible. But even after dealing with
No
those
clue
toxic
that
agencies,
happened.
you may arrive on the other side just to realize that your new adoring fans are just as, if not even more predatory than the fucking people who made you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of passionate stands out there, and left unchecked, this passion can quickly turn into a unhealthy obsession. The companies that run these idol groups actually feed their fans creepy obsessions. Members of the group God, for example, were pushed to sell merchandise infused with their own DNA. A DNA necklace became incredibly popular.
I
with the
ain't
fans,
doing
proving
that.
Every aspect of an
Don't
idol's
even
life had
ask.
potential to be monetized.
I ain't
Literally,
doing
it's like,
that.
My blood? Yes.
What do you think? People were thinking like, oh, it's that DNA.
Maybe. There could probably, you could decipher that your own way. I bet a lot of people were like, oh, it's cum.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe I'll do that.
Take their spit.
I bet you anything people were like, you would have some fucking people being like, I want to clone him. I'm going to clone and make my own, and then I can do whatever I want to it. And you're like, you ever hear somebody say something like that? Oh, if I had their DNA, like, no, not necessarily this, but like, oh, I wish I had a clone of them. You're like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Abuse.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
weird.
mean, just be like, I'm going to hit them around and just do whatever I want to them.
But they had no conscience, so it was morally, you know, there's no
It's
ethics.
what makes it even worse. It's like this just vacant life. Like, it's just a vacant living thing.
A soulless
But
husk.
he loves me. He gives me kisses and does
You
my...
love me, right? She's like moving his jaw. Yes, I love you.
Do they still perform the K-pop dances perfectly?
On strings.
On
You
strings.
can
My
get a
little
pulley
soda
system that does it all for you. She's in the back, like pulling this rope, and it's just like,
I think if it doesn't have a soul, you're fine to do whatever you want with it.
okay, seriously.
Okay,
Don't just
Nick.
watch their favorite
Okay.
idols. They want to talk to them and be their friend. I'm still just getting over the soul line. There's like a very creepy religious subtext to that too. Well, if they don't have a soul, then you can do whatever. This, however, is likely to never happen, so they've created an app to capitalize on this desire. It's called Bubble and allows fans to have one-on-one conversations
I've
with
heard of
catalogs
that.
of their favorite idols. Basically,
It's
monetizing
crazy.
AI bots to just be like, I love your music. Thank you. After downloading the app, you get tickets that allow you to start a conversation with an idol of your choice. Once you choose an idol, they'll send you a personal message to start the conversation. And after the chat starts, the
fee.
bot will occasionally send their message about their day or song recommendations, making sure to use your name throughout the conversation.
I read that in a book. It's how to win friends and influence people.
You read that book?
Yeah.
Why?
I wanted to learn how to meet friends.
Okay. Well, that's a very, I mean, that's a fair, I guess, answer to that. I don't know why it's not manipulative at first.
Well, it's a business book.
Okay.
One of the tricks is like when you introduce yourself, repeat their name, and make sure to say
Yeah,
their name.
Tyler, nice to meet you, man. I'm Nick.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mystic. I'm Mystic. Oh, you're Mystic? I'm Mystic. Wow. We're great friends now, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler, what do you do? Like, keep repeating your
Yeah,
name.
Tyler, that is awesome idea. I love that. Yeah.
Because then they feel like
Mystic, I love
everybody
that.
cares about me. Yeah.
Man, said my name like 70 times.
And then at the end of it,
Yeah.
you be like, "Hey, good talking to you, Tyler. We'll stay in touch." And they'll be like, "We will stay in touch."
That book did wonderful, man. You're like, yeah, I read it like 4 times. On rare occasions, the idol will send quick voice memos or discuss their mental struggles with fame.
I felt
Oh.
ugly. I felt gay.
I don't know if I want that. So that gets me out. Just soon.
See, I feel like I'm like their therapist, and I feel special. I'm like, no, you gotta keep going. I know.
Oh my
it's tough.
God!
I know.
If a K-pop idol was just like, I'm in pain, in misery, please help me, you'd be like, no.
You gotta keep
No,
going,
you're
babe.
so
You're
sexy.
so great.
Haha. You're so
Okay, you'd be like,
sexy.
"Send me a picture of your panties."
I will say you are gaining a bit of weight.
Ooh, stop eating. No. Noeating. Thank you.
You're jumping around. I can see your belly fat kind of jiggling.
Kind of jiggling, and it makes me want to throw up. But the app isn't flawless. The frequency of these messages differs from idol to idol, as some will send multiple in one day, while others only send one message per month. And on the off chance that the idols do text back, they rarely ever give a proper response. Fans will tell the bot that they are excited for the new upcoming album, only for the idol to reply that they haven't eaten anything that day.
How do we know these aren't real?
How do we
Hell
know
yeah, it
it's a
is.
chat bot?
Hell yeah.
It sounds like these are the real people.
I'm hungry.
Hey, I'm really excited for the album. Please feed me. Send Apple to this address. However, despite this ruining immersion, it seems that fans don't really mind. One person states,
I often ask my idol, what did you have for lunch? On Bubble. Typically, his replies are totally unrelated to my question. But once he replied, I had pasta. I guess many
What'd you for lunch? I have a depression. I don't want to be an idol anymore. I want pasta. I had pasta. Yummy, yum,
asked
yum.
about it too, but who cares? That moment, I just felt so
Thank
happy
you for the
thinking that he responded
follow.
to
Thank you,
me.
thank you.
That's sad for both parties.
Hello.
The chat bot.
I do. The one time
I am good. I'm good.
I am hungry.
I am hungry.
I want pasta.
For some fans,
Pasta.
talking to an AI version of their favorite singer isn't enough. A select group will go to any length necessary to get close to the real deal. Shortly after BTS singer Jin finished his mandatory military service, he hosted a hugathon where he would sing and give select fans a chance to hug him. I have a feeling that was not his idea.
Y'all are never hugging me. Y'all are never hugging me. No, no, no. I hate hugs. No. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
I have a
I
feeling
hate
that was designated
hugs.
for people being like, now you're gonna hug thousands of people.
Ugh.
I'm hungry.
No, no, no.
A woman from Japan traveled all the way to Seoul, South Korea to see her idol, but she wasn't going home empty-handed. Once it was her turn, she ran up to Jen and kissed him on the cheek before running away. Following the event, the
Nope.
woman would post on her
Nope.
blog saying she kissed him on the neck and his skin was very soft.
Nope.
This
Assault.
fucking outraged fans
No, no,
so
no.
much that one filed a criminal complaint with the South Korean police, and now a joint investigation is being opened with the Japanese police to find and arrest the woman for sexual harassment. Nick,
Mhm.
open up the floor because I know you have something to say.
Oh,
Do you
no.
think that
Nick,
a simple peck on
no.
the cheek during a hugathon is
No.
worth sexual harassment charges?
Oh, is it worth it? Yes. That's still sexual harassment.
Dude, I don't think, and nobody should be open to anyone physically touching them in a way that they don't want, obviously. But if you have a hugathon, so it does, it runs off.
You develop cold sores the next day.
Exactly. Or you put a box on your head. Everyone can kiss the box.
Or you have a dummy of
For $1 million. For $1 million.
yourself. Kiss the dummy.
Yeah, he's holding the dummy while they hug him.
Yeah. Kiss the dummy, hug me.
Obsessive fans come in all shapes and sizes, and for every K-pop fan hopelessly obsessed with an idol, there's a fan that absolutely despises them. These people are referred to as anti-fans. Most anti-fans conduct
Antis.
themselves online by criticizing and harassing K-pop artists. For example, Seattle-born artist J-Bomb from K-pop group 2PM was hit with a petition titled "J-Bomb should commit suicide."
Damn.
It had over 3,000 signatures, along with various vitriolic comments from anti-fans. And this came after a controversy regarding unearthed posts from his MySpace made during the trainee days. The post read things like, "Korea is gay. I hate Koreans. I want to go back to the States again. Korea is whack. But everyone thinks I'm the illest rapper when I suck nuts at rapping." Granted, I don't think that warrants 3,000 people to suggest the man should kill himself, but that's
No.
just me. I don't know. The life of a K-pop star is never easy. On one end, you have fans who are clawing for your attention, and on the other, you have people who want to see you on your deathbed. Believe it or not, there are people out there that are far more intense than anti-fans. So much so that they have their own name. A sasang is the final tier of obsessed fans. These people are stalking their idols' every move and going way beyond parasocial boundaries to appease their lust for their favorite singers. A big part of stalking K-pop stars
Thank you,
is
thank
not just
you.
knowing their personal
Good
location,
night.
but also owning an item connected to them. In 2019, the group NCT 127 was traveling the US and playing in Houston when some stalkers got into their tour bus.
We're inside the NCT tour bus and we're making their beds.
They didn't break in, they simply asked the bus driver if they could go inside, and he let them in.
Why?
Hello? Once in the bus, they
What?
rummaged through their personal belongings, crawled into their beds, and stole their tissues from the trash. One of the stalkers even stayed at the same hotel as the group and followed them in the streets. In one case, a fan
That's
broke into
very
an idol's
common,
dorm
isn't
and
it?
stole his piss.
What?
I gotta have it. A fan of the
How
group
does that
EXO
even
had somehow
happen?
located where the
They
group
don't
was staying and
flush?
broke into one of the members' rooms. After finding nothing of value, they saw an unflushed toilet filled with urine and bottled it up before leaving. When they got home, they froze the pee so it wouldn't spoil and got on Twitter and tried to start selling it. Also, do you believe that? Or is it just his piss? Unless there was a video of him like breaking in and being like, shh. At what point, how many times are they just like, I have a piece of their hair? Like gimmicky shit, they're like, oh yeah, these obsessive fans will buy anything. The fan also appeared to have drunk some of the urine, having described it as slightly sour.
What? Excuse me?
To have drunk some of the urine, having described it as slightly sour.
I'm just gonna go past that.
Okay.
I'm
Sometimes
just-
if people can't get a hold
no.
of personal items, they try to take the K-pop stars for themselves. The singer of Girls' Generation, Taeyoon, was performing at the Angel Price Music Festival when, out of nowhere, a man ran onto the stage and grabbed her. He took her by the arm and began nonchalantly dragging her off stage before security and fellow group members pulled her away and removed the stalker. What do you expect to happen? All right, come on.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, sorry, bye. Despite being a traumatic event, the K-pop star decided not to press charges. She said that he was just a passionate fan, so she wanted him to be sent to ponder his wrongful actions. It's not just
He
your
ain't
average
gonna
Joe who becomes a
ponder.
K-pop stan. Even government officials can catch the bug. After touring Kazakhstan, the group VIX arrived at the airport and were getting ready to leave when the bus took off and drove them to the first-class lounge. Oh. The hell is this? The managers had already stopped off the bus, so the group members were not aware of what was going on. They were then escorted to the lounge by security and greeted by one young fan. As it turns out, the president of Kazakhstan kidnapped the group and forced them to do a private meet and greet with his daughter because she was a big fan. Which also could have just asked us. You could have just been like, hey, you might meet my daughter?
It
That was
just
a
ask.
surprise. Meet my daughter.
Yeah,
She
that's
loves
a
you.
fun surprise. Thank you. The worst thing that could happen to any K-pop star is having their address leaked and spread through the stan forums. BTS member Jungkook has been suffering for years as stalkers regularly come to his home. Fans have left letters underneath his door and even
That
sent him food.
sucks.
This led to him once going on a live stream to beg his fans to stop sending him food. No more! However, this is pretty tame compared to what other stalkers have done. Park Yoo-chun, or of JYJ, was mortified to learn that fans have figured out where he lived and installed hidden security cameras to watch his every move. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Crazy.
Hours of footage were posted to forums of him walking from his car to his residence. Even compared to all of these nightmare stories, singer Taekyeon might still have the worst fan interaction of all time. The female superfan discovered his address and sent him a letter
That's
professing her love.
crazy
It's a lot,
first
or,
message,
you know,
dude.
not out of the blue. K-pop idols receive
You're not
hundreds of love
wrong, but
letters a
that's
day,
a
but this one
crazy
was
first
special.
message.
The person who sent it wrote the message out in their menstrual blood and sprinkled pubic hair throughout the page.
What?
Don't know if we can show the post, but those pictures are pretty.
What? Huh?
Not out of the blue. K-pop idols receive hundreds of love letters a day, but this one was special. The person who sent it wrote the message out in their menstrual blood and sprinkled pubic hair throughout the page. Don't know if we can show the post, but those pictures are pretty gnarly. Many fans of the star didn't believe that the letter was real, so the woman posted a picture of a bloody pad that she used as an inkwell to write the fucking letter.
That's a good one to end it on.
Yeah, we'll end it there. There's something about K-pop artists that sends people of all ages into an
Jesus.
absolute frenzy. It's terrifying to see just how far an obsessive fan will go to be noticed by any idol that they adore. Becoming an idol can be incredibly lucrative and can come with a lot of life-changing opportunities, but it's hard to argue that it's worth the irreparable damage it can do to a person's mental
Yeah,
state.
I don't
If you're
think
a
it's
fan of a
worth
public
it.
figure, for the love of God, just act like a normal person! Beyond the celebrity, they're just normal people who want to take a smoke break without the fear of a crazy fan is going to come yank their hair off or
Yeah.
fucking try to throw acid in their face or steal them for themselves, right? Just enjoy the thing and move on.
Yep. Until next time, be normal. Don't be parasocial to anyone. Okay then. Bye-bye, YouTube. Until next time. Bye-bye.